Uh, and this is on the initiatives and development in medical technologies and clinical diagnosis, international perspectives. Now, we all realize that there's been tremendous progress in the financial strength and of India. And overall, the progress has been profound in the medical sphere, in the healthcare delivery, and there have been new methods of healthcare delivery, there's no question about that, from small standalone delivery of private healthcare to mega large healthcare organizations. Public sector has grown. Major institutes have been set up over the last 30 years to be able to deliver healthcare in the best possible manner. But profoundly, let's not forget where it's grown from. It's grown from also in the milieu of this financial progress of the country has been an entrepreneurship. And that brains of the Indians have flowered that entrepreneurship to developing newer and new initiatives to actually deliver healthcare. So actually, as we go ahead, the innovations, the initiatives, the enterprising solutions in terms of diagnosis, in terms of therapeutics, in terms of newer models of healthcare delivery has actually been the growth of the past 15 years. And the way we see the healthcare delivered to the people at this stage is totally different to the way we saw it delivered 20 years ago. So it's really these last 15 to 20 years which have flowered into newer initiatives. And we all realize that Indians are great at jugaads. I'm sure that you've actually heard, and that's a form of initiative and innovation. You all heard of the space shuttle of NASA not taking off. I'm sure you heard of that. Yes, it didn't take off, and it didn't take off repeatedly till the Indian in the NASA said, you tilt it, and then you straighten it, and it did take off. And he says, well, how did you know that? Well, he says, I do that to my scooter every day, so you should know what to do. Yes, it happened. So we're great at that. But remember, jugaad is a form of innovation and initiative. And that's what we have tremendously done over the last 15 to 20 years. Along with that is the IT and communications, which have created truly a flat world. And if you actually realize that, it's not just a flat world, it's a singular world. It's a huge single country which has actually created a communication paradigm which has led to transfer of ideas, skills, knowledge in a singular world. And within that singular world, we've been able to actually innovate and Indianize many of the solutions. Using the same IT platforms, using the same communication platform in the West, we've been able to Indianize for our own benefits. Now, whether these initiatives and innovations in medical technologies, in therapeutics, in diagnostics have helped our own population, do they arise from learnings from across the waters, or can we actually transfer them outside for other people to learn from our own knowledge base and innovations is the real point of discussion today. And I think it's tremendous to actually have today some of the best people in the field who have actually done this on their own. In fact, they've contributed to this very philosophy of the innovations and initiatives in the development. And today we have with us Dr. Harsh Mahajan, who's a radiologist who heads the Mahajan Imaging Center, who's created a number of these initiatives to actually get diagnostics to the common man across the country. We have Dr. S.K. Verma, who's from the Department of Clinical Biochemistry at Safdarjung Hospital. Do we have Dr. Verma here? Yes, there he is. And again, he's at the helm of transfer of diagnostics across the population. We have Dr. Lele, who's, one would say, is the father of nuclear medicine in this country, coming from Bombay. Dr. Shakti Gupta, head of the Department of Hospital Administration and Medical Superintendent at AIIMS. Dr. O.P. Yadav, who's been a profound thought leader and has numerous tremendous ideas and now heads the National Heart Institute. Dr. Sanjeev Bagai, pediatrician, nephrologist, and again, able administrator, who's led from the front all the time. Dr. Arun Mathur of Lal Path Labs, I hope he's here. Well, he isn't. Dr. Aparna Ahuja, Lab Director. Is she here? That's right. Dr. Aparna, please come forwards. And we have Dr. Puneet Nigam from the North India Metropolis Healthcare, the Chief of Lab Services. Please. And we have Mr. Rohit Kumar, who is the Managing Director of Elsevier Health Sciences. Oh, that's interesting. That would be tremendous in terms of knowledge and education delivery. So can we have all the speakers out here, please? Now, the format of this session, to the best benefits, and now know we're running late, is for each of the speakers in the order we talked about to be able to actually, in their own sphere, give us a 4 to 5 minute, and let's stick to time, 4 to 5 minute of presentation as to how innovations and initiatives in their own specific spheres has helped to make a paradigm shift in healthcare delivery, especially when used to information technology, especially incorporating information technology and communications. But I would just be open to all ideas, and let's have a free flow of their experiences and then transfer it on to the audience here for a free flow of discussions. So Dr. Harsh Mahajan, over to you. You can actually talk from there if you got a mic. If you want to make a presentation, then you need to come here. There is no presentation, then you feel comfortable. Let's make it less formal. And if we have a mic for Dr. Harsh Mahajan.